Hey, good morning, y'all. This is the Ohm, shouting out yet again from somewhere in the middle of nowhere, Odenwald, Germany. Just thinking a thought or two, usually complicated. I don't know why, actually, first thing in the morning. I have rather complex monkey mind running through my head, which is sort of a little bit the cathartic reason behind why I want to unpack one thought at a time. It's a bit of a brain gym exercise on my part, and just hopefully interesting and experimental on a human anthropology, psychology level, philosophy, whatever, make us think. Okay, rambling enough. So the thinking thought that I was having today is about, none other than something little like the theory of existence. Why do we exist? Why does anything exist on this planet? What are all these things in our physical environment? How do we, besides being taught by other human beings, if we go way back, at what point did we start figuring out what all these things were for and how we could use them? So rather than, trying to go down a detailed rabbit hole on that, I just suffice to say that somehow throughout the history of humanity, we figured shit out. We figured out what to do with wood and make fire. We figured out, technology has been something that we've been fiddling and fidgeting with, and engineering and mechanics. I don't know, since whatever memories any of us have, right? I guess we could all agree on that. I find the process as to how we came to understand certain things, like, working with the elements, fire, air, water, etc., how it was that we kind of realized that we could do this. Some of the theories that are being told out there, or even the things that are being peddled as truth, all seem to have little gaps and holes in them, which is kind of what probably gave birth to my complicated mind, because I need to know exactly. I guess you could call me a life coder. I'm a life programmer. I need to have, I want to have as few viruses and bugs in my life-coded program as humanly possible, because I like efficiency. I like it when things just flow. I like being in a harmonized and, stable environment. And it's not something that I think I've really had the luxury of a lot of consistency in that department. So maybe that's actually the reason that drives me. So yeah, just thinking about, why does anything exist? Why is it that we exist? How is it that, if you think about really life and all the components required for us to exist, or anything to exist on this planet, that's some pretty big deal. And it would probably have taken a pretty amazing grand architect, somebody who understood programming, because there's no way this could be held together actually with anything else. And our scientists have already sort of established this idea that the universe is binary. It's the cosmos is built on a binary system of numbers. So there is an equation happening here. How we bridge the gap between what is the equation and this incredible, wonderful dream that we physically seem to all be, collectively experiencing together, for better or for worse. It all has to come together. And I think, I just find these thoughts absolutely fascinating, and trying to understand the mechanics of how it works, how to get into that state of flow. People dedicate their lives, myself included, to understanding efficient processes, and sort of take their experience and try and help other people create a formula or an approach that's going to help other people navigate their way through this world with more flow, hopefully with less trauma. So far, I'm not so sure we're doing such a great job. But I think that's because until we are willing to sit up and face the possibility that much of what we thought about the existence of this reality was completely wrong, and our idea of what consciousness is and how we interface with all of that. There's a lot more to it than what we currently understand. Until we try and embrace the idea of the metaphysical, and offer that knowledge and thinking process to everyone to sort of test out on their own, I guess we're not ever really going to know for sure. I mean, I have my theories about why I think we exist, along with everybody else. But beyond being able to test those theories in some sort of almost palpable way here in this 3D, paradigm, I think, how can we grow and evolve out of that? So that's it. That's my thought for the day. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Until next time, this is the Thinking, Unpacking, one thought at a time. Peace out.